Welcome to Daily Life Connection. Thank you for joining me again today. Today, let's talk about God the Traveler. God the Traveler. As we read the stories of Jesus, he is constantly on the move. He's constantly going from Jericho to Jerusalem, and Jerusalem to Galilee, and Galilee to the Decapolis, and from there over to Lebanon. Jesus is constantly on the move. God is on the move. And in the Old Testament, the wonderful story of the Exodus is talking about how God led them. He was on the move. The cloud and the pillar of fire that were God's presence moved them and went with them and led them. God is a God on the move. He's not a God who is static. God is not a couch potato. He isn't one who just sits back and never moves. Jesus was constantly going to where people were, where the needs were. It says, he looked out over the crowds and said he was full of compassion. It was a painful compassion, and it said it knotted up his bowels, and it was a kind of compassion that just almost was an agony for him. And he said, look at those people, look at the needs they are. We got to get out there among them. We've got to get out there among them. He's constantly going where people are. He's constantly going where needs are. He's a God on the move. And I think that's just a wonderful picture of who God is. He isn't waiting for us to just come and show up to see him. It's like, the classic movie, The Wizard of Oz. And the great Oz is waiting for people to come to him. But that's not God. That's not Jesus. He's always on the move. He's always getting out among the people. He doesn't have any hesitation to go anywhere. There are places that I would hesitate to go because I might be afraid of the crime rate there, or because of the danger of the situation, or because, it's near a volcano and I don't want to get caught in lava. So there are places I don't want to go. God is not like that. Jesus just went anywhere. He went where the demonic spirits were. He went where the people hated him. He went to the synagogues where the Pharisees and Sadducees and the religious people were trying to kill him. He was fearless in that he just traveled wherever people were. And that's a good model for us as followers of Jesus. Get out among the people. Get out where the needs are. And don't be afraid of that. And Jesus, in his travels, he was constantly enjoying them. He enjoyed people's company. He enjoyed going to Matthew's dinner party. He enjoyed being with Mary and Martha and Lazarus at their house for banquets. And he loved being among the people. He loved getting out there. He's a God who traveled. And the reality is, if we are just in one place, the people that come to us, we have no influence over that. Whoever comes. But when I'm out traveling, I can go to whoever I want to. I can go and be wherever I want to. And that's God. He takes the initiative. Jesus takes the initiative to go and find people, the lost sheep, to go and meet needs of people, to go and enjoy people, to go and bring wholeness and healing and deliverance and freedom and life to the full to people. He's a God on the move. He's a God that travels. That's good news for you and I today. Because wherever you and I are, he'll come. He'll come. He'll come. Your kingdom come. Your will be done. That's the God who's on the move, God who is traveling. And he will come to wherever I am. He will come into my needs. He'll come into my darkness. He'll come into my sadness. He'll travel as deep in me as he needs to in order to connect with and heal and deliver and bring peace and joy and life to the full in any part of me. No matter how deep he has to travel in me, he'll do that. And in you. That's the God who is on the move, the God who travels. And that's good news. Let's think about that today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.